But we got our first fight coming out.
That we do. Darude Sandstorm is playing heavy for the Bosnian Butcher, Adel Lolic, who's 1-1 in amateur Muay Thai competition. And in his last outing at Cage Titans, he succumbed to a third-round TKO loss to Josh Belanger due to a vicious body shot. He's looking to jump back into the win column, coming all the way from Hartford, Connecticut, and Underdog MMA. Standing at 5 feet 11 inches tall, he is a long and rangy opponent.
Very good matchup here. Last time we saw Adel, he came up short against a very experienced Josh Belanger. But you know what? He's a super tough guy, comes from a great camp. Like you said, looking to get back in the win column.
And with his teammate Ali Zebian fighting in the co-main event, it's always good having another teammate fighting on the same card.
I know he's teammates with Erica Valentin as well. I think Ali's at Underground MMA, not Underdog, but it's okay. So, his opponent is a protege of Chip Maraza-Pollard, one of the pound-for-pound greatest strikers on the planet today. There he is, cornering his fighter in Josh Haglof, who is 4-0 in amateur Muay Thai competition, showing a slick array of skills from all striking facets.
Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, Josh Haglof, last time we saw him in here, very good. Training under Chip Maraza-Pollard, he's a very traditional Muay Thai specialist. This kid is super talented.
Yeah, it's super exciting. Whenever you have someone that's training under someone as talented as Chip the surgeon, you want to see, did they emulate their coach's style or have they adapted their own style?
And he's shown many skills when it comes to making adjustments mid-fight. He's had a tough array of opponents. I always go back to his fight with Will Asia at the first ever Cage Titans combat night and how he had to make adjustments consistently throughout the fight to deal with the unorthodox striking of Will Asia, coming away with that victory. Tremendous heart and skill on this kid, young man, 25 years old, looking to stay undefeated here tonight. And our tail of the tape for this amateur Muay Thai matchup is sponsored by Coop's Bar and Grill in Quincy, Massachusetts. One of the best burger and beer joints you're going to find this side of the Mississippi. Coop's Bar and Grill in Quincy is one of the finest establishments in Quincy. For the measurables, gentlemen, take it away.
All right, so we're looking at Josh Haglof, the younger man, 25 years of age. Adel Lolic weighed in at 176, 5'11", 6 feet for Haglof. 71 and a 75-inch reach advantage for Josh Haglof. Very, very good matchup here. Muay Thai fight to get us started tonight. This is exciting. What do you think, Shane?
Man, it's so exciting. The first fight after a long year of no fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the first fight of the evening. An amateur Muay Thai matchup at a catchweight scheduled for 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first in the red corner, with an amateur record of 1 victory and 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and he weighed in at 176 pounds. From Hartford, Connecticut, he's representing Underdog MMA. Let's hear it for Adel, the Bosnian Butcher, Lolic. And now introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, with an amateur Muay Thai record of 4 victories and no defeats. He stands 6 feet tall, and he weighed in at 173 pounds. From Bourne, Massachusetts, he's representing Surgeon Muay Thai. Let's hear it for Josh Showbiz Haglof. Our referee for this matchup is Alan Lau.
There it is, first big pop of the night. These two guys, 2 Muay Thai fighters ready to go.
All right, our first fight of 2021, our returning bout is in the Muay Thai amateur ranks. We've got the red gloves, red shinnies, and white trunks for Adel Lolic, the black trunks and blue attire for Josh Haglof. Nice teep early.
So 3 2-minute rounds here. This is a Muay Thai fight.
Already Josh establishing that Muay Thai feint.
A couple of nice low kicks early, trying to size up the distance with that teep is Haglof.
You just see the composure on Haglof's face.
Oh,
Look
wait.
at that. Nice sweep there.
Yeah, went for the far leg off of the check. Dedicated to that. Very nicely done.
Both these guys being very calculated.
Lolic is just stone-faced in there, just not deterred at all. Blocks the head kick nicely.
Oh. So for the folks at home, you can only hold a leg for only so long and go for a sweep. If you hold the leg, the referee will stop you.
I think you only have 3 seconds allotted or 3 hops on the foot that is based. Just missed with the return kick from Lolic.
Lots of kicks early from Josh.
Nice one, too, from Lolic.
And the clinch here. The cage is always going to make it interesting when it comes to Muay Thai in the cage.
Wait. Big punches over the top.
Absolutely. Nice knees in tight from Haglof, but the punches over the top from Lolic scored there as well. Great clinch exchange from both men. I like these low kicks that Haglof is throwing, even despite Lolic lifting his leg up for the check. Just missing with that right hand is Lolic. Nice teeth.
Very nice.
Beautifully timed. They each got a sweep.
Great head movement by Haglof.
Yeah, I like the way Lolic is flowing into these combinations.
You know, it's interesting watching Muay Thai fights in a cage because in a ring, the ropes have much more give than the cage does.
Absolutely. Nice leg kick there by Haglof. A lot of action in that round from both of these guys. Serious. The teeps were on point for both of them. Both of them sizing up distance very nicely. The right hands from Lolic are a money shot for him. And Haglof is just doing work in the basement, paying dividends by working the body with the knees, working the legs with the kicks.
Yeah, I'd like to see Lolic maybe start to feint more. I think that 1-2 was great, but if he could set that up with a feint in this round, you know, he'd be more likely to land some of those strikes.
Yeah, and Haglof looked great there. A lot of confidence on his face. Like we said, he's utilizing the low kicks early. He's trying to, you know, just deposits there. Work the low kicks, then work your way up. Great round for both guys either way. Neither guy sitting on the stool in between rounds.
That's a good sign for the conditioning of both of these athletes. Yeah, both of these guys have so much kickboxing experience already, and got to mention that Adel Lolic also has 6 MMA fights, 2 and 4 in the MMA cage as well, so lots of fight time for both of these guys, and it's showing here through 2 minutes so far.
Yeah, these guys are seasons, they're experienced. You see it on their faces. They have so much confidence.
And that pays dividend, especially after the last year where there really hasn't been much competition.
Ooh.
Big right hand for
couple of big
Lolic.
ones. He doubled up on it very nicely, but I like the way that Haglof is digging these knees to the body. He's coming up on an angle and slamming it into the ribs.
I'd love to see some sweep attempts once they're in the clinch.
Haglof tried for some kind of plum clinch there, got broken up by referee Alan Lau. Another nice right hand from Lolic. He's finding a target with that, uppercuts and over the top. But again, Haglof staying diligent with these knees, and they do score more points in Muay Thai than punches do.
Yeah, and look how red Lolic's side is getting there. Those knees are really doing damage.
Lolic is really able to just kind of walk him down here.
Yeah, Lolic showing a lot of aggression, trying to bully him here.
Yeah, he's trying to make it a phone booth fight. Nice teep from Lolic. Nice
body shot.
Left hook.
Oh.
Another nice right hand from Lolic.
Lolic's got to find a way to get off the cage there because, Haglof keeps getting pushed right into the cage.
Haglof has to circle when he's dealing with some of that pressure. He's walking straight back into the cage.
Beautiful combo there by Haglof.
Great head movement to get out of the way of the return high kick.
Oh, there's the sweep.
Nicely done catching the kick and hitting the base. Ooh, left hand followed from Haglof after the right hand missed.
Haglof's head movement is getting him out of the way of the strikes, but it's putting him out of position to return. I'd like to see him use a little more footwork to avoid some of those strikes. That way he can have a better return.
Oh, there's a head kick.
And a right hand to follow up to close the round. Haglof backed up on the ropes with a big flurry from Lolic to close that one out. He scored the sweep, and again, Muay Thai scoring is a little bit different than MMA scoring. You get more points to the kicks and the knees than you do with the punches, and primarily, Lolic's attacks have been to the head with the punches. But they've been doing some significant damage. Back at Haglof, up against the fence, seeming to have a little bit of an impact on the cranium there. His eyes kind of light up a bit. Not that he's been rocked or wobbled, but they've each hit the canvas on a couple of occasions in this fight. Very close fight to score.
Very close. And, Lolic was very aggressive in that round, trying to push him up against the cage, trying to make it a dogfight. But Haglof was doing a great job of taking advantage of the clinch and really using those knees to the midsection.
I think it's important, too, that whether it's MMA or Muay Thai, cage control is very important. And for Haglof, if he's walking back the whole time, it doesn't matter if he's kicking more. Cage control is going to go to his opponent.
Third and final round here.
Another right hand over the top from Lolic. That shot's been money for him.
I think Lolic is really trying to push the issue here.
He's hungry to get into a win.
He wants a finish.
Big overhand.
He could be down 2 rounds. Very close fight so far, though. Haglof doing a good job. He feints, throws the 1-2, and then lands the big leg kick.
Haglof doing a great job keeping that knee rising up to the ribs every chance he gets.
Beautiful.
I'd like to see Lolic time one of
Lolic.
those knees with a sweep.
Lolic landing hands again, but Haglof keeping up with the knees.
And you have to ask yourself, from the judge's perspective, what's causing more damage, the knees or the big overhand rights?
Ooh, nice combination, but Haglof just nods him off, saying, yeah, go ahead, bring it. I eat knuckles for breakfast. Lolic, though, definitely scoring big points in the eyes of the judges with those big punches up top.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of big overhands up top, but he's got to switch it up with the kicks and knees.
Nice jab
nice
with the 2
right
to
hand.
follow.
I mean, I really think this is anyone's fight right now. Which fighter's going to have the bigger push? 10 seconds.
Ooh.
Lolic looking for the finish.
Big right, big left with the 10-second clap. They're throwing down. Short time in the fight, they decide to put it all out there, empty the gas tanks, and Adel Lolic put on a great finishing touch in both round 2 and round 3. Was it enough to seal the deal, to score the decision victory? Because Josh Haglof, diligent with the knees and the kicks every single round. Once he pieced the hands together late in the fight, they were looking crisp as well. Tough fight to call.
Very tough fight to call. Both guys had their moments. Both guys, utilized their game plans. Haglof with the knees, Lolic with the big overhand rights. We'll see what happens with the scorecards. First fight in the books. Waiting on the judges' scorecards. Both guys look great.
Love starting the card with a Muay Thai fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Brings great energy to the crowd.
Never a boring Muay Thai fight. Both guys look like they can go 3 more rounds. These guys are in shape.
So which Nak Moy is going to get the nod? Was it the big kicks of Haglof or the big volume punches of Lolic?
Haglof had a lot of great head movement too, getting out of the way of the big punches, big kicks. Lolic kind of, more aggressive in there, utilizing the clinch, trying to push it in, and it looks like Andy has the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for these two warriors. What a way to open up the show after 3 hard-fought rounds of action. We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge Jason Grenier scores this contest. Apologies. Judge Brian Miner scores this contest 29-28 for Adel Lolic. Judge Jason Grenier scores this contest 29-29. And Judge Dave Ginsburg scores this contest 29-28. For your winner by majority decision, Adel, the Bosnian Butcher Lolic.